Talk to me, hustler.
Yeah. Hustler the hustler. Hustler the hustler. I'm talking to you, youngster. What it do, y'all? We in the building. Bigger and better than ever. It's the Hustlers Academy. What up, Rio?
Baby boy? What's up, Shorty Mack, man? I'm feeling good. We here broadcasting Hustlers Academy. We doing our
Live
thing.
and direct. Shout out to YM. We at the barbershop. If y'all need to get cut, it's a salon as well. If you got some ladies, bring them down. We out here in what we at? Studio City, baby.
City.
Where you do it better. But we got a guest, man. But it's not even a guest. It's a family member.
Yeah.
And it's a champion. And it's a champion who father's a champion. It's just a legacy of champions. And why don't you explain?
Hey, it's self-explanatory. Champ. So that's what we got here. We got the youngest, most talented champ. Not just because he's family and he's, friends and family.
Because if he's whack, we're going to tell you.
The world actually says this, right?
Yeah, it's out of our hands.
Saying that, hey, WCK belt?
Yeah, I got 10 belts.
My bad. See, that's what I'm talking about. My bad.
Why don't you introduce yourself, man?
So I'm Triple J.
Yeah.
If you guys don't already know me, I know a lot of you guys already know me.
That's my guy. That's right.
How are you guys doing today?
Good. But let them know your full name. We know you're Triple J. They know you're Triple J, but what.
And tell them how to get it to you.
Yes, I'm Jermaine Soto Jr. You can follow me on Instagram at @J_WCCC. That's pretty much it.
That's a beautiful thing, man. So what is this? I'm seeing this big belt in front of you. What's going on? Because when we saw you last time, heavy. I'm not sure you had that. You didn't have that.
Pops brought it.
Pops brought it. But you didn't have it. Now you got it?
Yeah, this is my first world champion. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all seen the growth. Y'all seen the growth with us. Before he came, he didn't have it. Now he came back and he had. So he took over the world and came back and talked to us. That's what I'm talking about.
That is true, and I did it. And I did it right, beating Afghanistan.
Yeah, man. That's a blessing.
Wait. So you fought here in California, correct? You fought at
the Burbank Marriott.
Okay, right.
Shout out to Burbank.
Shout out to Burbank Marriott.
Yeah.
Now. You actually fought the champion of...
No, the championship was vacant. I'm actually the first youth world champion.
Wow.
Okay.
So explain that. Break that down to the people who don't really understand.
What is WCK? What is it?
WCK is the oldest Muay Thai kickboxing combat sports promotion out there right now.
Wow. So you've been to Thailand, right?
Yes.
So you're not just fighting and never
never been to Thailand.
Let them know. You did it from the rooter to the tutor. You did that way.
Right.
So how's it feel being the first of,
It feels awesome. I mean, I still got more work to do. The job's not finished.
Never.
It's on to big and better things now.
Yeah. What you got your eye on?
Right.
What's going on? I want the money.
Okay. I am mad at you. Hey, yo. God take
hold on, son. Don't you
cut me out.
You gotta say that early. You gotta let these kids know early.
But the question is, check this out. Pops want to know this too. When you get the money, how you plan on keeping the money? Yeah. What is your other plans after this?
We got a few plans. I'm gonna stay in school and I'm gonna go to law school and become a lawyer.
All right.
That
so
seemed
you're not only kicking ass, but you also smart in class. Y'all learn something, man. For real.
Yeah, now that's crazy, man. I never seen it. When you win, you decide to become an attorney.
That's big, man.
Yeesh, that's different.
Yeah, hopefully a
mayor.
That's
different. The judgment.
Hopefully a mayor. You heard that? He said hopefully a mayor.
Wow.
Okay. Big talk.
So
big talk.
That's good. So as how old are you? 15, 16?
16.
You're 16 years old. So as a 16-year-old, you have some, you're accomplishing your dreams.
So the world's in your hand at 16.
That's what you're going to do. So
all right, by you being 16, I got a good question too. Right now, we all know the city is turned in every city right now. And everybody knows what a YN is. How are you not with the YNs out there running shit, shooting shit, and doing crazy shit? What makes you choose to go the smart path? Because that's what I call it, the smart path, the successful path, the honorable path. Yeah.
Well, I got my dad here with me, on my back.
Shout out to Pops.
That's the Pops. Hold on, and that means the Pops is on deck. I don't know, a lot of people out there saying Dad ain't around. Dad's around, and you see the work of dads.
When
so shout out to the dads.
Around. Shout out to all the fathers who stick around and do the right thing. You see what happens. You make a champion.
Yeah,
you make a champion.
And shout out to the kids. Shout out to the children that listen as well, because I know you're a great listener. Yeah, as well how you can soak it up so good, right?
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's awesome. That's
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, he's on me, man. 24/7. 24/7. I know sometimes he gets tired and stuff from saying the same thing over and over and over and over. And sometimes I don't agree with him, but I mean, hey, I trust my dad 110%. So
big, man.
Yeah,
that's respect.
That's dope. That's dope.
Respect to your pops too.
Good job, Pops.
So how you dealing with the women's situation? I mean, I know that you be going to Thailand too by yourself. Pops ain't there. How you not getting thrown off? You at an age.
Hey, respectful, you're on camera, sir. Go ahead.
My dad's got that situation 100%. Again, 110% covered.
Smooth up other people.
I like that.
Other young men like you. Just stay focused, because these are. This is what the young are. They're going to want to know. Well, how is he staying focused? The streets is calling. Artists, during this time. Music, everybody turned. We got sex.
That's what kids want to know. No, you're right.
Yes.
Kids want to know how are you focused through all of this going on out here. So you're right.
You just got to put your head down and grind. Okay. I mean, there's always going to be somebody that's going to be willing to help you. Yeah. There's somebody. Always somebody.
That's right.
And luckily, I got the guy that's closest to me.
Yeah,
to help.
Blessing.
Yeah.
And they say this all the time, that nobody else wants to see you do better than them but your dad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I wish I had that. My father passed away when I was young, but if I did and he was around, I would have loved to be like your pops. So shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops. Yeah, that's a big deal. So
I hear about one more thing.
No, go ahead.
The NIL thing.
Get him.
Yeah. So I mean, what brand wouldn't want to let me represent their brand? I mean, I'm cute, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful. I got the skills. I'm a 10-time champ. I mean, what?
10 times. Wait. 10 times. It just that sounds too Mayweatherish. Hold on, man.
10 toes on them.
So 10 times. 10 times in what? So we can grasp or what's going on, because I know you carry more than one belt. So when you said that was very swaggy of you. I want to know, what is it like? Well, what's going on with that?
What are the belts individually?
Yeah,
I have. There's too many to count, but
just a couple, just a handful or less.
I got a couple internationally.
You got the Cali Kids,
yeah, I have a Cali Kids belt. That was actually my first belt. I got to defend it 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
that was pretty awesome.
And you won.
Oh, I dominated.
Who was the opponent?
The kid was really good. He was ranked number 2 in the world for the WBC. So he wasn't no slouch.
Shout out to him too.
Yes, these are kids, ladies and gentlemen. These are kids that are actually in combat and they're focused and they have big dreams.
And they're not shooting each other. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. So, anyways,
and
defending it, you won. That's good, respectfully.
It was awesome, because that was my first championship ever.
Yeah.
Since I think I was about 11 years old, and that was pretty awesome.
I bet you was kicking ass at 11, and then you come back at like 16 and kick ass some more. That's strategy. That's good, man.
Yeah,
that's good, man. That's good, man.
Wow. So you basically grew up in the game. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, there's pictures with me in diapers.
Wow.
Diapers come up. Wow. That's crazy, Dad.
He's the real karate
Dad wasn't playing. Hey,
he's the real karate kid, for real.
Yeah.
When you got that girl.
He's the real one, though. He got the belts,
too. You feel the boom, let go.
Oh, Pops got the glow for sure. So,
who's the master? I am.
He done relayed some of his glow off on it.
For real.
So.
It's a continuous.
Yeah, so what age? So you just Pampers, like you was really like, this is just the path.
Yeah. I started off with jiu-jitsu first. I didn't like to train with him.
Okay.
Because I don't know why. I just didn't like to train with him.
I guess because it was Pops. It's like getting a whooping or something.
Yeah, type of thing, right?
Yeah. But I mean, after that, I didn't really like all the ground and the butt scooching and all that I didn't really like
all that grappling.
So I was I was already halfway. So he took me to a fight that he was a special guest at.
All right.
And after that, man, I went up to the promoter. I told him, "Let me fight right here."
Wow.
You know, so let's.
Wow.
And that's when
Jedi.
That's when he
started. Go in.
Yeah, that's big. That's when he started. My dad,
taking you serious.
He started to train me.
Yeah.
Because you were taking yourself serious. So he can see the vision, not throw you out there and get you ate up by some wolves, right? So that's big.
That's a good lesson too. Don't expect nobody to take you serious if you're not taking your own self serious. It doesn't even matter who it is. Yeah. You know, Pop's seen you taking yourself serious, and guess what?
And then he threw you
championship. Right. Championship.
Yeah.
The champion is made.
Yeah. Yeah. So you threw yourself in. Pops never threw you in like fight. Like you kind of wanted to do it, like you, or was it like
he didn't want me to fight at all?
Oh wow!
I was really good in football.
Okay.
I was really, really good in football, and I like football. Actually, I love football.
Okay, all right. That's something the audience didn't know.
Yeah, okay.
Message.
Some people say that you can't have two loves, and I love football.
Good.
But I love fighting too, man, and I don't like having to share all of that shine with everybody else.
Yeah.
It's just two people, me and my
dad. Yeah, and I respect that. Yeah, man. You got that glow. You got that glow.
No, that's a good.
The whole team sometimes can't go.
Good point.
You got the glow for y'all too.
If you lose, it's all on you. If you lose, you could have had the best game of your life or the best game in history. And it could be you could have lost because of this other guy.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
Hey,
listen,
you like to be responsible for your own death. You don't want to put it in somebody else's.
This kid,
he's super smart.
Yes, because what he just said just made total sense right there. That explained it to me. Like that was good.
Another message. All right. So one more question about that NIL thing. Why don't you break it down to the kids that don't really understand what that is? Because I said it, but we knew, but a lot of people probably didn't catch it and understand. So let them know what that is and what that means, and being sponsored and at your age, and how kids now can benefit financially.
Yeah. So basically what it is, it doesn't always have to be with money. It could be with gear, like recovery drinks, other things like to help you out during camp. Maybe it could even be putting clothes on your back.
Yeah.
But what it is, it's to help the people that can't get paid, so it won't turn them pro. So people in school can like in college and high school, maybe even middle school, can
it's like
can
sponsorship.
It's a sponsorship. Yeah, they can get paid without turning them pro.
So basically, it's like a sponsorship for the youth.
Exactly.
Okay, good, man.
Instead of
we love the youth.
Grown people, we get sponsors and stuff like that. For youth, it's an NIL thing for your Muay Thai. And
that's good, man. That's good. A lot of information just got taught right there. That's why you at the academy. You learn something. Hustle.
That's dope. Tell us something, Dad. I mean, you got the champ. Just tell us something. This is your son. This is your product. This is what you make.
Yeah. This is what you make.
That's my boy, so I can talk about him all day, all night, and never get tired.
Hopefully good stuff.
Yeah.
Some stuff, okay. But no, kind of elaborate back to what we were saying with that NIL deal, right?
Yeah.
And not too, I don't know a whole lot about it, because when I was fighting, we weren't able to do all that stuff. Now the game has changed. You got social media. You got, we're on a podcast right now, dude. I ain't been able to do nothing like this, when I was growing up.
Right.
But
growing up as the champ.
As a champ, man. He's talking like he ain't been kicking ass his whole life.
My first world championship in '96.
Wow. And how old were you?
Gosh, I was
like 15, something. 14.
96.
Wow. So
like 16.
So you,
was 14.
so you, but you both still were winning championships at young ages. That's something new. People didn't know that. You just not the champ as an adult. You were also a child prodigy, kicking ass.
Yeah,
it runs in the family, the blood.
For real. Go
ass kicking prodigy.
Continue.
I won U.S. Open. I won Pan Ams. Every sport I competed in, I became a champion. Karate, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Taekwondo, whatever I did, whatever I touched turned to gold. So, I was bringing the gold with me.
Yeah.
But, like, as an amateur, these things they get costly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and oftentimes you'll get an opponent or you'll see a guy that's ranked number 1, and it'll be because, he went to all the participating tournaments, and some of these tournaments are crazy expensive.
Wow.
Like the WBC's hosting a tournament in Italy.
Oh,
that you have to pay
to get to Italy.
You have to pay to get to Italy. You got to pay for whoever's coming with you.
You got to
stay out there for about 4 or 5, 6 days. You got to get a room.
So these NIL things are a blessing because they're super blessed. They help out.
If I wanted to be a cornerman for him,
mm-hmm.
it would cost me $1,000 just to get my license to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at like a $10,000 trip.
With NIL, they'll help with sponsor the clothes, the things, the extra little stuff that can also cost another $5-6 grand.
Yeah. But some of these people are fortunate enough to where they just pay and they go. And there's no guarantee that if he gets out there, that he'll even get a fight. So we might might go out there and there's no fighter.
It was a vacation.
And they'll just award him his number 1 ranking because there was nobody else
to
pay for it.
That's
That's
good too.
It's cool. It's cool.
But then you got a lot of people that can actually be number 1 that
really want to get there. They're gonna get there though. If you really want to fight, I'm not gonna say anybody's financial, but I'm just saying if you have no money and you really know you're the best, you're gonna find a way to get some money and come back with that title. I'm just saying. You're gonna have to
wait it out until.
So that's what NIL is doing now.
So, there's a lot of kids that I was one of those kids that wasn't able to get to all these tournaments
and lost out on the cup.
Man. But luckily, people around me, they saw my talent and was like, hey, we're going to get that kid there regardless. So, a lot of times there are a lot of paper champions now.
Got you.
That's what they call paper champions.
And can you break that down?
I learned a new word.
Break that down so
these fools is paper champions.
The audience can understand that because they see it a lot and they don't know it and you're pinpointing.
Well, pretty much if you can't afford to get there, then you're not going to get noticed. You can't pay to get noticed. You're not going to get noticed. You got to go over here. You have qualifying tournaments and whatever state you have to go to. And it's like a 6-day tournament in the middle of the week. We got 16-year-old kids. A lot of parents are like, look, we love your sport, but we're not going to let you get out of school.
They're going to do home studies. A lot of home studies.
Well, he's doing home studies right now. That's his first year because we're really going to take this a lot more serious.
Yeah.
We're at the point right now. This is your career.
Yeah. I mean, you're not sitting here with a belt jaw jacking. You better not.
Right.
We don't have to.
Right.
And last year alone, I spent about $30,000 on traveling around to make sure I was able to fight.
Sacrifices of a father when you know you got a champion.
We weren't accepting that whole tournament style where you pay and come. We're finding people, hey, you want to fight him? All right, we'll fly out there. We'll stay all the way.
Bossing up, basically. Bossing up.
Doing that whole tournament thing to say, you got to qualify and all this shit.
That's just bossing up.
You're champion over there. You want to fight our boy over here? All right, well, we'll fly out there. And we'll make it happen.
You changing the game. That's a whole nother alley. You might as well capitalize off that. Just going to top. There it is there. There it is there. Let me know. Talk to me.
That's went to right on
for real.
This last year.
So you learned something in the academy.
Gentlemen, you're hearing a parent having to fund his child's dreams. And guess what?
It's paying off. By this championship belt, it is paying off.
It's come true.
Youth world champion.
Sometimes, like,
youth
might pay
world champion.
Things like that. You've already really stepped over those steps and can go back to those steps, but you already know what you want to do and you're doing it. So salute to you're
Triple J. I got one question too for the young audience because I know they're gonna want to know what type of music are you listening to before you go in there and kick butt.
Man, it's different because before in there I kick butt. I listen to very soft music, like maybe like some Brent Faiyaz, Frank Ocean, soft things like that.
Yeah, get your mind right.
Yeah,
before a fight.
Before.
Wow.
But
I listen to meditation music and stuff.
Okay, and then I just seen a clip of you walking out to the fight. Yeah, you were playing what Soulja Boy or something like that.
Boy,
okay,
yeah.
And what song was that?
Okay. Shout out to Soulja Boy.
I think that song fits me perfect.
That part, let's go. Hey, yo, you want to know something? This is just some stuff that a lot of people might not know. I was at the video set with me, Ray J, as well, at the Pretty Boy Swag. We pulled up at that.
And that's crazy.
It was in the hills of Hollywood.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the gang.
So before we get you out of here, can we hear what fighters would you want to fight?
Yeah.
There is one kid. There is one kid.
Okay.
He's supposed to be the number one in the world, but he keeps ducking me.
Woo.
So
what? Boom. There's two of them ducking, huh? So if you catch up with them, what the hell you gonna do to both of them?
Well, one of them's just ducking me flat out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But one of them's in the tournament.
Okay.
In those tournaments.
Okay.
So you gonna find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna catch
them.
Okay. So it's kind of like you just catch up with them like a basketball teams, and eventually my team's gonna play your. The team Soto is gonna play team whatever.
Yeah.
And you'll eventually catch them anyways.
Or you keep calling them out, and this team feels like, oh, you're a threat, so they gotta go do something.
Well, they're ducking, so
so they gotta. But I'm saying he keeps calling them out. They gonna have to get out that duck. You're gonna have to fight.
I mean, usually you don't pay for no amateurs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I'm a very popular and high touted amateur.
Yeah.
So people would, and it's hard to find me fights, so they have to fly people out.
Mm-hmm.
And they fly this kid out. He's supposed to be the number one kid in the world, but they offered to pay for his coach, his dad, and him to fly out. And that's where he's at. That's a far flight.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, dude,
to fight you,
and he turned it down. And he turned it down, and they turned it down.
And they said no.
Wow,
respectfully, they don't want no piece of this man because
scary.
I see the way you fight. And you gonna hurt the boy, so whoever he is.
Once I get my hands on you, man, I'm gonna dominate you.
You heard it first. Hustlers Academy, he's gonna dominate you.
Right
respectfully, whoever you are, and both of y'all need to get your stuff together and get ready to squabble up.
And that part, and give them your information one more time. And then after he gives information, Pops, I want you to give let them know if you any sponsorships, whatever, how to contact you as well. So.
And we're bringing you back again.
Yes, you can follow me back on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at @JJ_WCCC.
Okay.
And you can contact. I'm his manager, so and his dad and his coach. So you can contact me on our gym page. It's West Coast Combat Center.
That part.
If you go on westcoastcombatcenter.com, you can email me. And also you can find me on my personal Instagram is Jermaine_Soto_.
Yeah. I got a few more questions too before it's over. Do you play video games?
Here and there. I love video games too.
Okay.
Actually, let me say the only two things I love is football and fighting.
Okay. I like how he tries to use the word.
There's a lot of gamers and streamers out there. What kind of game would you relate with them? And
I love football. So I play a lot of Madden.
Okay.
And a lot.
So
too much.
Okay, so y'all hear him. Holler at him.
Got you.
Yeah.
But only on the weekends and only when I get some free time when I'm not training or doing my schoolwork. Make sure if you're gonna do that, make sure you can fit it in with what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, not try to use it up where you could be doing something else that's more productive.
That's right. And what's your favorite subject?
I like music. I play the flute. I've been playing the flute.
New information again.
Andre Folkdown, right? We got the young Andre Folkdown.
So you be willing to put an album out like that? Because that is an open lane.
Yeah,
that's an open lane.
Okay, shout out to Andre 3000 for opening up that lane.
Yeah, shout out to Andre 3000 because that's an instrument that it's not.
It's healing.
Like you don't hear, but you just don't hear about
a lot
that
of people
before Andre 3000. And actually to hear it, I've known you guys I did not know you played like that. So that's kind of cool.
And how long have you been playing?
About 8-9 years now.
Okay,
so since I was little.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing. So I think personally, how I feel, you're super winning because you have this aggression, but still you have this intelligent. So
respect.
Of course, you have to know when you turn it on and turn it off.
A lot of people aren't in tune. Like a lot of young people would have been. I'm not about to tell them I play the flute. You know why? Because it'll be insecure.
Yeah, for sure.
When 100%. You know who you are, you know I'll knock you out and at the same time I'll read a book.
And I'll play the flute later.
And I'll play the flute later. You can't put me in a box. And I respect that, bro.
Yeah.
There need many more people, young people like you. You're an example.
Yeah, you did that. Know? Yeah, you did that, Young Trip. Young Triple J is in the house. This guy is dope. I mean, I don't know how long he's going to be fighting for because he's going to be a mayor and all that. He could be Can you fight and be the mayor too?
Shoot, why not? I don't know. Why not?
I think so.
I think once you, depending on probably the state or country where you're at, I think.
Oh,
I mean, he was a WWF wrestler though. It's like that's a backdoor. You know what I mean?
I got another question. Has anybody ever tried to bully you? And what do you think about bullies? And what would you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What
that happens a lot.
What would you do for like a kid was getting bullied? How would you tell him to defend himself and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's the reason why we have a gym. You know, we teach people.
And where's the gym at?
It's in Arleta.
Okay.
It's called West Coast Combat Center.
Yeah.
You know, we're open for privates and classes, but that's the reason why we have the gym, because even the bullies, they'd come in the gym. We teach them not to fight. That's the reason why we have the gym.
Dope, man. That's
dope.
That's
even in the people, people think that you're fighting. They'll test you. Yeah. I mean, I don't think of us as coaches. I think of us as mentors.
Yeah.
Because we change people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's big, man. I mean, you talking like a grown adult. I don't even know. I was like, I'm listening to you now. Like, man, really, I'm learning.
What do you think about? You think that Muay Thai fighters will ever have to fight robots?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's tricky. Like,
I think.
I mean, they're they're taking other people's jobs.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'd smoke a few robots.
Okay. Gang.
And one thing I wanted to say was West Coast Combat Center.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this to you guys and to this audience. West Coast Combat Center is off the hook. Mm-hmm. I don't know why anybody would ever take their kids anywhere else. Why would you not want to train with the champs? It's like it's almost foolishly stupid. Like to anybody that even wants your kids to train, and you see what his training does for
makes champions.
Yeah. So, which means, guess what? You don't even have to want to be in combat, but you would want to be able to protect yourself correctly. Exactly. You know what I mean? And know how to deal with these things and be more efficient. And a lot of these parents take their kids to the karate class on the corner, and they're paying a lot of money. And you would rather learn from the champ. And guess what? You got a little accolade for yourself. Your kid learned from the champs. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go to West Coast Combat Center. You got these guys. I mean, they need that. You know what I mean?
Some of your new kids? Tell me some movies you like. What are the movies you like?
My favorite movie is White Chicks. Okay, that's my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, I like some of the Marvel movies. Maybe I could do some work for you guys soon.
All right, shout out to Marvel. Triple J looking for you. Make a phone call. Let them know.
Yeah. And I like a whole bunch of the action movies. Like maybe one of my favorites is The Last Dragon. I played Shonuff when for Halloween when I was about 8 years old. I played that.
Your hair long too. You
gotta send us a picture so we can.
I'll send you guys the
Yeah.
I played that.
Here's a picture. We're gonna put it up on this. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. Well, I just wanted the people to know as much as they could. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Hustlers Academy. We back in the building. Only champions come rock with us. That's why we have Triple J and we have Jermaine Soto.
Yeah.
You guys want to say anything before we go, fellas?
No, thank you for having me.
Oh, cool.
That is great.
Yeah,
Okay, winning championship. I appreciate you every time you come through.
Get with
when
these.
you come back.
Get with these guys.
Shit to tell us.
Yes.
Center.com.
Oh, get with them. Tell me to get with them. Yes, sir.
Listen, all you old people, knock it off. You know where to go now. West Coast Combat Center. All you young people, all you bullies.
We bully the bully.
West Coast Combat
That
Center.
way.
Let's go.
Talk to me, hustler.
Yeah. Hustler the hustler. Hustler the hustler. I'm talking to you, youngster. Hustler the hustler. Hustler the hustler. Talk to me, youngster. Hustler the hustler.